Hello. Hey everyone. Can you all see? There we go. It's finally working. I'm trying to get like the best view. All right, I think that's probably good. Hello, my beautiful people. Alrighty, so I have a list. Hey Shirley. So the list goes Shirley, Nily, Moonlight, Alesia, and Siah. And then Lola, is this your first time here? Moonlight, they are if you really clear your energy and like not focus on the answer that you want. But sometimes they could be a little iffy. It's like it really helps to like clear your energy and just like focus on the question and not the result that you want. That way you get the clearest answer. All right, so I have 5 paid readings, and then I will do one question. I'll do 5 free ones for newcomers or people who haven't had a reading done by me before. So I'll only do 5 of those. So I have 5 paid ones. Obviously, if you can pay, you can still pay, but I'll do 5 free ones. You surely can be on the list. Just send me your question in the super chat. I'll do 5 free pendulum ones for people. So 5 people put your question in the super chat. I mean the chat section, and then make sure it's a pendulum question so I can answer with this pendulum mat that I have. You can send it through PayPal or super chat. Hello, Anna. Anna or Anna? All right. So we had Lola. She was first. These are for the free ones. Uh, there's another person said they were new here. Nuria? Is that how you pronounce your name? Your number 2 for the free one. The font on my iPad is very small, so it's kind of hard to read the names. Anna. Yay, I pronounced it right. Alrighty. Let's see. Nirvani Cook. Is that how you say your name? I can use my Whispers of Success card for your career question. I'll make a note. You surely can, KC526. All right, so I have the amounts. They are $5, $10, $15, and $30. So $5 one question, 2 questions are $10, $15 ones are 2 questions, 1 pendulum, and a bunch of other stuff. And then the $30 one is 5 questions with pretty much everything that you get with the $15 one. The paid ones go first, and then the free ones will be last. All right. So I have my 5 free readings, and then I have the paid ones. So we're gonna start with Shirley in like 2 seconds. And then once this video posts, if you want, if you didn't make the free 5 list, you can post your question in the comment section, and I will pull a card for you and give you the answer in the comment section once it's posted. Alrighty. So we're gonna get started with Shirley. All right, Shirley, let's get started. So we're gonna start off with the Soul. I love this deck. I just got it like a couple of weeks ago. It is beautiful. I think I'm gonna get the black deck too. So this is like the rose gold one. Like the box is beautiful. And then the Energy Oracle. Alrighty. I have an idea. BRB. Alright, let's see if my smart idea will work. Alrighty. Just so it stay down. Perfect. All right, let's see if it sticks. All right, so we're going to start with Shirley. She has 2 questions. So let's get started. All right, I've already cleansed my space, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. All right, this is for Shirley. Why was CJ's family in her home during the dream? Why was CJ's family in her home during the dream? So the first cards that we have are Angel of Strength, the Thinking Man, and then sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the third eye. All right, so what I'm getting from this is that it seems like, so whenever I see this card, I always think of this man like getting ready to propose because he's holding something in his hand. It's like a jewel or some type of gem, and he's like really focused on it. And so I feel like the reason why they were in your dream is like they wanted to like get to know you spiritually, if that makes sense. So they may have not met you in person yet, but they want to get to know you energetically and spiritually because he sees you as someone that he constantly thinks about, but also sees a future with. Because we have the third eye chakra here, and then there's like this just gem that he's holding. I also get that there's a very protective woman in his family. So it could be a mom, an aunt, a sister, or like a grandmother. I think she's kind of older though, so she could be older than him. So like a mom, grandmother, or like an aunt. But she's very protective over CJ, and I feel like she wants to make like the final, give like the final stamp of approval, and just to see, if this is like this is good for her, her family member is like what I'm getting. But let's clarify with the tarot. All right, please clarify the Strength card. Please clarify the Thinking Man. That's a lot of cards for the Thinking Man. All right, we'll take those two. Please clarify the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So for the clarifying of the angel, or the angel of strength, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands actually talks about strength because this is like this is your last wand that you have. You have to be courageous, you have to have faith. And so I feel like with the strength and this representing strength as well, it talks about this is like a test that they're trying to get to know you spiritually, and they want to make sure like this is you're the right one for him, kind of thing. But also spirit is testing your faith and your strength in this connection. Like are you strong enough to hold on and continue to go through this journey, and like how quickly you give up, kind of thing, is what I'm getting to. With the Thinking Man, we have the King of Cups and then the World. Look at that. So that's beautiful. So the King of Cups is someone that's very romantic. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They just represent like being emotionally balanced, and they're super compassionate. And I feel like with the World, it talks about completion. It talks about having everything that you could ever want and need. It's like a family. So I feel like with the Thinking Man and the King of Cups here, this is definitely saying that you are someone that he sees long term and wants to like love and be with. Because the King of Cups is like the most, romantic, loving, emotional like king in the deck, right? And then the third eye, we have the Eight of Wands, which is like fast motion, accelerated motion, and then the High Priestess. So this kind of looks like an eye if you look at it. It kind of looks like an eye. And then the third or the sixth chakra is your third eye. And so I feel like what this is saying is that you two are connecting in these dreams. You're going to continue to connect in dreams. So get prepared for them because they're going to start happening very quickly. So maybe get like a little notebook and like take notes about like what take notes about what the dream is about and what is like what do you how do you feel during the dream, and how do I word this? They want another card. It's like it's gonna tell you what's happening next. So we have the Knight of Swords and then the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is very passionate, and then the Knight of Swords, they're like quick with communication. So I feel like with these dreams, they're gonna give you significant details and hints of what's happening next in the connection. So be mindful about what your connection or about your dreams so you can know what's happening next with you too. So let's get to your second question. Alrighty. What would CJ like to say to me right now that he can't or isn't saying? So let's do my divine love notes. All right, CJ, what do you want to say to Shirley? Be my shield and protect me. So remember, we got the strength card. So like, continue to be strong. Don't be disappointed. I'm still learning and growing. What else do you want to say, CJ? You freed me. I need time to love myself more. My twin flame, my love. And then I will wait for you. So yeah, CJ wants you to know that he needs you to continue to be strong in this connection and to block out anything that tries to interfere with your union, with your connection. Also letting you know that they need more time to continue to love themselves and to heal. They're still learning and growing, but they want you to know that they love you and that you freed them. So there's something that you have done that has helped them along their journey and progressing within their life and changing in a positive light. And they want you to know that they will wait for you and they hope that you wait for them too. All right. Does someone want to be a moderator? Siah, do you want to be a moderator? I can make you one. I hope that was helpful, Shirley. Let's see how I make you a moderator. Um, Thank you, Siah. All right. I think I'm in here. Yep, add moderator. You are now a moderator. Does anybody else want to be a moderator? No one new, only the true OGs. All right, Siah is a moderator. Okay, now we are going to move on to Nily. All right. And once the video posts, I'll put the timestamps like I did last time. All right. Now, Nily is getting the 2 questions: pendulum question, charms, letters, and divine love messages. So hers might be a little bit longer than Shirley's. So let me get the pendulum ready. All right. So let's do the pendulum question first. Should I reach out to Jordan? Jordan. So they say maybe. Maybe you should. See why. Really quickly. Why is it a maybe for her reaching out to Jordan? 8 of Wands. So they don't want you to do it like ASAP. They don't want you to do it like right now. So you could be a little nervous about doing it. So do it when you feel good. Do it when you feel like you're in a good space. And it can just be like a friendly, flirty text. It doesn't have to be like a serious message, is what I'm getting. You have a question, Yashi? Is the pendulum always right? Let's ask. Pendulum, are you always right? They're like, I don't know what you're trying to ask me. I think it just really depends on like how you have to make sure when you use the pendulum, like you're not thinking of the answer you want or like being anxious about receiving that answer. Because if you are, it's gonna like come out in the pendulum. So always cleansing your energy and your space when you do it. All right, let's get to your questions. So we're gonna use my romance, love journey, and then a will tarot. That is so true, Ro. It does what it wants. It has its own personality. And like when you have like sassy spirit guys like mine, oh, they're really sassy. And they just say, I might not answer that question right now. All right. So, why hasn't we're going to say Jordan, why hasn't Jordan reached out and why is he distant? All right. Why hasn't Jordan reached out? Why is he being distant? Why hasn't, well, that's obvious. Communication. All right. Why is he being distant? Why is he being distant? Why hasn't he? It wants to go. Shadow work. Oh yeah, I have some sassy spirit guides. All right. So we have communication. I'm going to actually stack these up. Communication, shadow work. We have guarded. These things are great, but they're tricky to put the card in sometimes. Walking away. And then delicacy. I'll put it in the middle. So just with these 5 cards, it seems like there's a part of you that's a little bit guarded towards Jordan. You might not feel it or think you are, but he feels that energy. He kind of also feels like that you might be walking away or getting to the point where you're going to get that way. And also, he's doing a little bit of shadow work, and so I get like when I'm getting with this shadow work, it's like he's actually having a dark night of the soul type of thing. It doesn't seem like it's super. How do I write this? It's not like traumatizing or like very, you know, causing him to be depressed or anything, but it's more so he has to be gentle with who he's like communicating with and kind of take a step back because there's some healing that he's working on. And so that's probably why he's like not communicating with you or like reaching out. And but yeah, there's like a guarded energy that you might have towards him energetically. And that's totally fine. Like if you're mad that he hasn't reached out, that's a guarded energy that he feels. And that's going to push him to not reach out, if that makes sense, because like what you feel, they're going to feel it too. So if you're thinking like, oh, this person hasn't reached out to me, they don't want to talk to me, he's going to think, you know what, I shouldn't talk to her, like, because she doesn't want to talk to me. She's probably upset with me. So it's kind of like you bump heads because you're thinking one thing and the other person is going to think like the same thing, and that's going to cause you not to move in the light that you want. So kind of look at it as you know that he will reach out to you eventually, right? What like a different perspective. It could be, like I said, with the shadow work, like he's kind of just isolated himself and trying to look at things in a different light and notice where he may have come up short, whether that be with like you or other people in his life. With this hangman, what else? Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands and the Princess of Swords. So like you see, she has a sword here, and then like we got the Princess of Swords. So there's something within you that's really guarded. Like at times, it could be scary for him to reach out. He feels like I want to, but I'm afraid that she's gonna like cut me with her sword. Like she's gonna cut me with her words, type of thing. All right. So let's go to your next question. Does he want communication between us to happen and see each other? Let us see. Oh, I need to make sure Saruchi a moderator. Hey, Saruchi. All right. Does he want communication between you two? Well, that was quick. So we have cleanse, so like cleansing his energy and, cleansing your energy too and not being guarded is important. We have harmony, obviously. So we have harmony, sacred connection, and then walking away. I feel like the walking away card is saying walking away from being guarded, walking away from being upset, being angry with this person, is what they're saying with this card. So they definitely want to reconcile and be together, because so the sacred connection, that's like one of my twin flame cards in this deck. So they want union, they want to reconcile with you. So make sure that you cleanse your energy and let go of anything that you may have not forgiven them for, and that's going to help them kind of get out their head about things too. And then just walk away from things that don't serve you, like old memories, old hurts, old pain. Like heal from it, you know let it go and just allow love to take over. Let's get a tarot card. Oh, look at that. We have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, they definitely want to reconcile and work something out and, move forward with you. The King of Pentacles is like the most stable king of the deck. So once they reconcile with you, they're not going to be like shaky in communication. They're going to actually continue to be persistent and be consistent with you and show you that you're worth it and it's worth giving them another chance. Alrighty. So now let us do your divine love messages, and then I'll do the letters. All right. We're going to use the blue ones. All right, Jordan, what do you say? What do you want to say, Jordan, at this time? Don't be afraid. What do you want to say? So the first message we have from Jordan is your heart is like no other I've known. So they think that your love is very unique, it's very rare. It's something that they never experienced. And remember we got the shadow work card, I think for your the first question. And that could be something that's causing that shadow work to happen and for them to take time away, because if they didn't experience a love or a very kind, warm, welcoming energy to them in the past, that's foreign to them and it can be scary, and that could be a reason why they pull back because they're not used to it. And then we have things are going to be different from now on. So like I said before, like when they come back, they're going to be consistent, they're going to be persistent, they're not going to be flaky. So they want to let you know that. Let's get a couple more messages. Anything else? They said sorry for the wait. So they want you to know that they know they're taking a long time and you're probably tired of waiting for them to communicate with you. But they want you to know they're sorry for the wait. And I feel like they're thankful that you are still thinking of them, because you don't have to wait for them, but they're thankful for it. And they kind of feel bad that they're making you wait, but they want to get things together on their end first. Let's get one more card from Jordan. One more card. My eyes are kind of watery, so I feel like he might have been doing some cleansing. So maybe there might have been a little tear shed every now and then. I just feel pain, not like a, not like it's something that's just traumatic, but it's just I feel a sadness. I'll show you my soul if look, wow, look at that. I'll show you my soul if you promise to be gentle. So this is literally saying that he's kind of vulnerable right now. And it seems like with him opening up old wounds, it's really sore. It's a little painful, and it's bringing up old pain and old hurt. And so there might be a time where they actually open up to you and say, you know what, this is why I was distant with you. Maybe in the past, my mother and my father or just family members or friends, they didn't show me the love that you showed me. And so I'm scared at times. Like they're gonna open up to you about this pain that they have and this fear that they have when it comes to like authentic and true love. So that's what Jordan wants to say. Now let's get into your letters. All right. So we have the letter O, T, H, N, I, another I, E, R, N. Oh, so we got, if we had an A, we would almost have Jordan, but we got most of it. Yep, we just needed an A. So very, very good. What else? And we have your first letter of your name, so N and J. So what messages do we have here for you? They say the word win. They want to win this battle that they are in with themselves at this time, but they also want to win your heart. That's what I'm getting from win. We have TF for twin flame. What else do we have, Spirit? They want me to point out the word hit. It definitely feels like they feel that they have taken a hit, a hard hit in regards to like their their emotions. Like all of this is hitting them at once. And so that's probably why I was saying I feel like the teary eye, like the little sadness. It's like all of this is hitting them at once. And it's just like, it's hard for them to kind of like go through everything and figure out what is what and what is, where are these feelings coming from and like what's triggering them. Ride. They want to say they want you to know that this will be worth the ride. Thank you for riding with them and riding along on this journey. And then I think that's it. But I think that's all they have. But yeah, they're going through a little bit. Um, yeah, it's like a sad energy, but I definitely feel like a healing sense of it. So let's do your charms. Of course, I placed the charms all the way on the other side of the room. Why are you confused, Lula Bell? I'm just seeing some of the messages on the chat. All right, let's get some charms. Yeah, a lot of charms. All right. So we have the frog. I think you're gonna like take the leap of faith. A, anchor. Elephant represents strength and memory. So don't hold on to old pain and old hurts. Let the bad memories and the pain go. Oh wow. When I said anchor the first time, I didn't know there was an anchor here, but we actually do have an anchor. So like, hold it down basically. Like continue to be strong in this connection. And if you notice, like the anchor was still like tied to this bird, so like don't let it go so quickly. Like continue to be strong and just have faith. You have the glasses. Continue continue to see things in a positive light. Another bird, transformation, like a little pony, which is like I think of this of like youth and childhood. So they're definitely reflecting on their childhood. We have G. I'm hearing the word go, like in a sense of like go for it. Like don't stop. Keep going. We have two keys here, so you both have the key to each other's heart. We have D. I'm hearing the word dance. So maybe dancing could be a good therapeutic way to kind of, release things that don't serve you and just have fun and come from like a happy, uplifting place. We have X, the letter X. So I feel like with this, it's just saying like cut out things that don't serve you anymore. Another like little childhood charms, like a little teddy bear. So yeah, there's some inner child work that's happening. We have a cat, loving, nurturing, a little snowman. So maybe by the winter time, things will work out with you two. You'll reconcile and get back together. Or if you haven't been together, like you might start the relationship then. Another bird. You have two of the same birds. So like the TF that came out with the letters. So this could definitely be a divine counterpart connection, twin flame connection. Yeah, like a moon and a fairy. So maybe, near the next new moon that's coming up, I believe it's coming up in like in a few days. So maybe do like some new moon, like manifestation, like writing some things down and just what you want to happen with like, with the connection. A butterfly transformation, another fairy, another angel saying they're blessing the connection. This is the letter. What letter is this? Letter U, unique. And I remember they said they never had a love. Like they were basically saying your love is unique, it's rare. And then we have like a little coin. So like They're letting you know that you are valuable and worthy to them. All right. So that was for you, Nily. All right. Next, we have Moonlight, and then after Moonlight, Alesia, and then Siah, and then I will do the five people that I picked earlier for one free question. All right, Moonlight, it's your time to shine. There are, well, I'm gonna work on one now, so technically three paid ones left. Lola, when it's your turn, like if you want to like just hop off the video for a little bit, I'll have like your name on a post-it note so you'll know like when I'm doing your reading. All right, Moonlight. And I found my cards I was looking for last time. The Whisper Success deck that I made that has like career related things in it. So I'm going to use that for you once I find it again. It's somewhere. Oh, here it is. I picked Lola, Naraya, Naraya, Anna, and KC526. And there was one more, but I don't see where I put that name. Oh, Navarnina? I don't remember how. What was the name? Nirvani? Yeah, that was it. But you can post your question after the video is posted, and I'll answer it after the video is posted within like 2 days. All right. Yes, thank you, Saruchi. See, Saruchi is the best. Where would I be without you, Saruchi? Yeah, Potato King, you can just post your question in the comment section once the video is posted. All right. So let's get ready for Moonlight's reading. So we have, well, okay, so we'll start your first question. So I use these for the second one. What will my next serious lover look like? So I will use the Wheel of Tarot and the pastel. All right. Let's see, Moonlight, what your next serious lover will look like. All right. What will Moonlight's next serious lover look like? Let's see. All right, is it better now? Can you guys see everything? Okay, perfect. Let me put it back on the stand. Cut off, so I'll start at the beginning. I was saying that this person could possibly have like vibrant tattoos. They might not be a lot, but they might have some, just from this world card. And then I said they're gonna have dark hair, either black or dark brown. Um, they could be a little bit older than you. It doesn't have to be like significantly, like the difference doesn't have to be that big. They're gonna be like probably, a few years older than you. You're gonna meet them at night. That's what I'm getting. They're a big romantic for sure. What else? We have the Princess of Wands. It kind of seems like they're gonna have a very mysterious like look. So they're gonna dress like they might be someone that kind of dress very well. So they might wear suits or just always have like very nice shoes and very nice shirts with like hand cufflinks, or they're just gonna be well groomed. They're gonna present themselves very well. That's what I'm getting. What else? Ooh, you got the King of Cups and Temperance. Yes, this is going to be a serious, like soulmate, divine counterpart. And then with this King of, or we have the Knight of Cups, but that's still fine. The Knight of Cups is like very charming and romantic. Um, he has like a very nice smile. I kind of see blue eyes. They might have blue eyes or like a lighter, like green color. They look, you know, he looks good. Like he looks like very well kept. And you notice like he has like nice shoes on, a nice like shirt, and like his pants are well, very creased and they look good. So they're gonna be a really good dresser. Um they look good. Looks good. One more card. Ooh. They're gonna be muscular too. So this person is someone that works out. They're gonna have nice muscles. They might have some really nice legs and abs. Some moonlight. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you're getting. So be on the lookout for it. He is just like all of those muscles, and he's very strong. Um, I kind of get the vibe that he's gonna lift you up, like maybe physically, but also energetically and spiritually. Like you're gonna feel like if you notice she's like sitting on this moon and she's like happy, she has her flowers, like they're gonna lift you up, they're gonna lift your spirits up is what I get to. All right. Um what was your next question? Okay. What is my next serious leverage job slash major? Cool. So let us use my whispers of success. Kind of get an idea. Moonlight, muscular, strong, lover, career, job. So he could be someone that takes great photos, photography, or he could be like, like they have like editors of like magazines and stuff, like something like that, or just over. Yeah, so they might have their own business or entrepreneur. And then moon manifestation. So whatever they are, They have like their own business. I feel like they have like a couple of jobs, and they always say like millionaires and billionaires, they don't just have one thing that they do multiple things. So this person's definitely going to have their hands in different things. See, we got another like moon card. It's something about night. So you two are definitely going to connect at night. Uh-uh. What else? We have science. So they could be they could be a scientist, and like that you can take, if you're like, depending on like type of scientist you are, like researcher, if you work with like, cells or different organisms, or just like, that's annoying me. Sorry. You can take photos of like your work. So they could be someone that takes, that does photography on the side, but also they study science, or they have a desire to work in healthcare or like in the medical field. And they could maybe be thinking about starting their own practice too. That could be something, but they have their hands in a lot of different things, which is good. Because then, income is like always going to come in some way. What else? Ten of Cups, Moonlight. So this person is definitely going to be the one that can provide, financially. They're going to be a good, parent, a good spouse, because the Ten of Cups talks about wish fulfillments to the max. Like, you get everything that you ever want, you get everything that you ever hope for. So the family, the house, the abundance, the harmony, the peace, the love. So that's really good. What else? We got the Seven of Wands. And get one more card. Okay. So we got the Seven of Wands and the Tower. So they're going to shake up your world when you meet them. They're going to rock your world with this Tower. Everything is just going to happen very quickly. But also, I feel like what the work that they do is going to be groundbreaking with this science. I feel like they might discover something, or like find a, I won't say the cure, but maybe like, find a treatment or something that could really change a lot of people's lives in a good way. And then with the Seven of Wands, this talks about perseverance and challenge. But I feel like what this is saying is that your person that you're going to meet, they like challenges in the work that they do. They like challenges in the career that they seek, because it helps them, get creative and get on top of things and be one step ahead of other people. You never want to just settle and be comfortable once you figure out something. Like, you always want to keep going. That way, when something else happens, you're like, oh, I already knew that, or I was already working on that, kind of thing. Okay, good. Well, Moonlight, you're a muscular man. It's going to have a lot of money because he's going to have so many like opportunities to just bring in income. But also, I just really get they're going to uplift your spirits. They're going to be positive. And with that Ten of Cups card, that's such a positive card to get. All right. Now let's go to Alesia. I did say Moonlight was gonna find something because she got like the healer card. Whenever, I think it was like last week. Wow. So maybe you will meet him like when you're working or like studying. See, he's slowly creeping up in the readings. He's trying to let us know what's about to happen. All right. Um, where is Let's get this card. All right. Let us grab the energy cards, the whispers of success, and I'll do the, let's see, the soul tarot. Alrighty. All right. Oh no. We should have like a I don't know. I think there's like a way you can have like a group like chat or something on YouTube. I don't know how to do it, but that would be great if we could, my OGs and Cherry, we can have like a little group chat. All right. All right. Okay. What lies ahead for my daughter, Anisha? So let's do the energy oracle first. I feel like the camera shifted a little bit. All right. Give me 1 second. Just got to add Jacqueline to the list so I don't forget. All right. What lies ahead for my daughter, Anisha? We have a woman holding a coin. She might be getting a job soon if she doesn't have one already. Might be a desk job. What lies ahead for her daughter, Anisha? Got attachment. She might be, kind of get the vibe, she might be breaking loose from someone, like, in a friendship or a relationship with someone that's not really healthy, which is good. What else? What else lies ahead? Yeah, we got action. So yeah, she's definitely seems like she's starting to get into the place where she's going to start taking action. She's going to start applying for jobs. Like I said, if she doesn't have one, this is what she's going to start doing, like applying for jobs, and working somewhere, and also getting rid of a person that she probably shouldn't be around or date, is what I'm kind of getting. What else? Ooh, door to personal healing and happiness. So yeah, it definitely seems like as she lets go of whoever this person is or energy, she's going to start to manifest, personal healing and happiness. Um, the new job would be like a good move for her if she doesn't have one already. I definitely feel like this is something that is needed for her to grow and to see life in a different perspective, to know that these are the things that have to happen. With this action card, there's like a black horse behind the white horse. Like she's definitely going to need your push and your nudge at times to kind of get her in the right direction. So maybe like help her with a resume or, practice like interview techniques kind of thing. She's definitely going to need her mom at this time to like support her and guide her. What else? Oh, upside down. What else? Yeah. Reconsider. I feel like she's reconsidering something with someone. She might be seeing them as like, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be friends with you, or maybe I shouldn't date you or talk to you, or affiliate myself with you. That's what I'm getting from this reconsider card. What else? We got medicine. So I feel like with medicine, it's not saying like she's trying to be a doctor, but she could be interested in maybe going to nursing school or could be working at like a clinic or somewhere where she's kind of like moving around a little bit. Or she could be like a receptionist at like a doctor's office. There's something with like this medicine. She might be interested in like, being a nurse or in like considering looking towards that like career like avenue. Anything else? So I think that's it. So yeah, she's moving in a good direction. She's gonna start looking for more opportunities, like work. I feel like whatever job that she's gonna get is gonna be stable. It's gonna have like a nice like hourly wage or like a salary. Cause like the woman holding the coin, like you see, she's like she's sitting very nicely, has nice clothes. So like this is gonna be a good move for her, whatever job that she's gonna end up getting. And then like she's gonna let somebody go, and that's gonna be a great door to happiness and personal healing. All right, let's look at the second question. Do spirits show me going on any romantic trips or any trip? I need a vacation. All right, let's do I'm going to use my timing cards, the energy ones, and the soul tarot. All right, let's see. When will you go on this trip? When will Alesia go on this trip? She's ready for a vacay. Uh-oh, look at that. Very soon. Very soon. And then you could be going on another one in March. So you might do like a short little weekend getaway kind of trip. And you might plan for a bigger one in March of next year, which is not that far away if you think about it. Like time is going by very quickly. We're going to be entering another decade, y'all. Like time is moving very quickly. So yeah, you're going to have maybe a nice little quick trip very soon, and then something's going to happen, or you're going to plan something in March, or either go on the trip in March. Let's get some more insight about this trip. Tell us, or how about this? We'll do it this way. Tell us about this very soon trip. So there's going to be multiple like opportunities and like trips you could do. So it could be something like let's say you live in like a big city or near a big city, you can go to like the downtown area, maybe go to the beach or travel by water or kind of do like a spa weekend or type of thing. So there's different ways that you can have a relaxing trip. Anything else? Ooh, we have door to romance and yin and yang. So you might go on this trip of like someone you're interested in, like a lover. And with the yin and yang, I think like twin flame, like coming together. So maybe you might reconcile with a lover and then you end up going on the trip together like very soon. Or, you kind of like do a small trip first and then you do this big one in March. So, ooh, let's do a tarot. Anything else? Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. You might get some good loving on this trip with the Queen of Wands here. Knight of Swords. Communication is going to happen. So yeah, the person that you'll go on the trip with, they'll kind of help plan it. Oh, the Emperor. So this is going to be a nice man you're going to be going on this trip with. It would be great if it's Rufus. Maybe it is. We'll see, right? Alrighty. So that was your trip question. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're going to go on to Siah. And then Jacqueline will be next. And then I will do the one question free ones. All right. Well, now where did I put my Post-its? All right. Bye. Okay. Let's get it, Siah. Let's get into it. So we'll start off with your pendulum. Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna cleanse the space really quickly. Hold on. Get the energy. All right. One more time. Get the pendulum together. Perfect. This is Palo Santo. It smells really, really good. I have sage as well. I have a couple of different types of sages that I use, but they wanted me to use Palo Santo, so I used that. All right, let's get the pendulum question ready. Will Siah's brother come out of prison sometime within the next 6 years? Will Siah's brother come out sometime within the next 6 years? Will Siah's brother? Yes. They say yes. Beautiful. So yeah, he will come home soon. Maybe that's why they wanted me to cleanse the area. Ro, I forgot about that person. That makes so much. That makes a lot of sense. All right, next. Why does my boss Bonita keep giving me a hard time? Let's use the Wheel of Tarot and Energy. Or you know what? We're going to use Soul Tarot. Bro. Sorry if you hear the train outside, or I open my window a little bit. All right. What is up with Bonita treating my Siah like she's crazy? What is up with Bonita? Part of it feels like she's kind of afraid for you to be successful and like move on to something better. Angel of Strength. I feel like this person, Bonita, she kind of has a very bad attitude. She just seems grouchy and very demanding. That's what I'm getting. What else about this person? You know what's funny is that when I first got the deck off my desk, at the bottom of the deck, I was like, huh, maybe that's like interesting. Could she be going through a breakup or something? And then it came out. So she could be, having some romantic issues right now, or mad that she's not having, any, intimacy going on. Or she could be jealous. Kind of get like she's a little bit jealous of your beauty. Because you see like this person here, she's crowned in gold and she has the kind of fancy highlighter on. Like she's very golden, very vibrant. And then here this lady is like, she does not have anything like golden about her, but she's like, in front of a light. So she's trying to like block people from seeing your light, if that makes sense. Anything else? And she's probably having some financial problems as well, which is probably why she has like a bad attitude. Um, I don't know, but that's not your problem, Like don't take your frustrations out on other people. Keep personal away from work life. Let's get some tarot cards. Even at the bottom of the deck, it's like Four of Cups, so like anxiety, like kind of a mild depression kind of thing. But let's see what comes out. We got the Three of Pentacles. See, wow, look at that. The Four of Cups. See, I don't make this stuff up. This happens. This is live. So look, the Four of Cups, I'm getting that she's either had a breakup or there's just something going on with a person that she's trying to talk to, or it could be in a relationship with and it's not working out. And she's like taking that pain out on you, frustrations on you. And then with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like this is basically saying that she's just like, she's not a team player, because the Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork and collaboration. It's like she either wants to make you or other people do all the work but takes the credit for it, or she just doesn't know how to do her portion of the work that needs to be done. All right, what is your next question? But yeah, she's hating on you because you're beautiful. You definitely just have like a golden, vibrant energy and spirit about you. Ooh, let's see what she's jealous of. In addition, like to why she's mad. We got the Eight of Wands. Like you're a go getter. Things happen for you very quickly. It seems like she has to wait for things. Look, sorry. This is beautiful. You got the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. She's just mad because you are amazing. You're beautiful. Yeah, like she's mad she's not an empress. She's mad she's not a queen of cups. Like you could be someone that's like very considered very attractive to a lot of people, and like she's probably like thinking in her mind like, oh, she thinks she's like prettier than me or she's better than me, type of thing. So even if she's never like seen you interact with a guy before, she projects that like idea in her mind and like plays that out, that scenario in her mind when she sees you and thinks of you. But yes, the Empress is very beautiful. So she has her crown and hair, and you see this lady. She has nothing on. She just got this like white little robe. She's in the middle. She's blocking the sunlight. Like she's just a hater. She's mad. All right, let's go to your next question. How is Siah's brother Manuel doing in prison? Let's do. I'm gonna start off with the soul journey. And then we'll do energy and some tarot. I'm already getting like he's kind of feeling like sad, like seeking for forgiveness kind of thing. So let's see what comes out. Oh no, is it like lagging again? Let's see. All right. My phone battery is dying very soon, so hopefully I will be done with the paid ones. Two free ones done. All right. How is Si's brother doing? How is Si's brother doing? Um, I feel like with these two cards, friendship and guilt, he kind of feels guilty for potentially ruining friendships with people, because he can't physically be present. And even though you two are, like siblings, you still have like you can still have a bond, like a friendship with your sibling. So I feel like he could be sad and feels guilty about kind of putting a strain on like the siblingship, the friendship that you two share. Yeah, like he feels kind of bad about the relationships, how they may have changed over time because of his time away, and it might be hard on a lot of people. We have imagination, so I feel like he kind of, imagines what things and what life would have been like had he, not been in prison. Um, I feel like it eats him up inside because they really want me to keep looking at this guilt card. Like there's multiple colors here. So we have blue, so like sadness. We have the orange and the red, so like anger, frustration, and purple. I kind of get like the I don't know what to feel kind of like energy. What else? I like envy. I feel like with this envy card, he just wishes that he wasn't there because he knows, because he imagines like what life would be like outside. So he's like envious of his dreams and of the things that he would hope would happen if he was like, outside. What else? How is he feeling? How is he? We have adjacent possibilities. We have healer of ages. So he could be thinking of different ways to kind of like reconcile with people, maybe apologize to people, connect with people, once he's released. But also, How can he become a better version of himself? What has he learned in his time, during his time there? Um, is what I'm getting with this Healer of the Ages card. What else? Oh, I feel like he really misses you because we have the Empress here. And, you know, you showed up as the Empress in the first question. So I feel like he's really missing you and thinking about you. The Two of Swords talks about making, you know, a decision. Um, he kind of feels like he let you down by not making the best decision, is what I'm getting. What else? Yeah, we got an envy card again. So we got it twice. So he's really like, so you notice like in this card, this person's like in this dark area, and then there's like this beautiful golden area. And we said earlier that you're golden, you're very vibrant. So like he thinks about what life would be like right now had he not been there. Like had he not, you know, made whatever decision he made, or that type of thing. So he's kind of envious of that. That's how he feels right now. So he's a little down, but I really feel like when he thinks of you, it kind of helps him just kind of see a light at the end of the tunnel. All right. Now we're going to do your love messages. All right. So, is your person Elvis? I can't remember. I think you told me their name. I have to pull it up. But your person wants to say, I'm here, I'm right here. Um, Something fell. I'm going to put it back. I wasn't feeling it. So we have, you were right, I should have listened to you. And then, my days seem long. Whenever we are apart, it breaks my heart. So they're reflecting on some things and they realize, you know what? I was right about this person or this thing. I should have listened to her. And so they're just like playing it back in their head. Um, they also don't like the distance. But I kind of get the feeling that they are the reason for the distance, but they don't they don't see that. Like he's actually the reason why there's distance. Like you don't have to be apart. There's just something you need to do. Anything else? Ten of Wands. So like yeah, he's carrying that weight. He's carrying those burdens because he's realizing, you know what? She was telling me when I had 7 wands, if you keep doing that, you're gonna keep adding on to the difficulties and challenges that you're gonna face. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing what I wanna do. And I'm not gonna listen. And then now he got 10 of wands and he's struggling because he can't carry all of this weight. He's carrying these burdens and it's hard. And it's like, you know, you really can't blame yourself for that because when you try to help people and they don't want to take the advice or the help, they're going to learn on their own. And then they're going to realize, you know what? Maybe I should listen to that person. So that's what they want to say. All right. Now let's do your letters and charms. All right. I feel like here with this Z10, I usually say it's like completion, but I feel like this just highlights that 10 of wands, that those burdens that he is carrying right now. So we have the letter O, I, E, E for Elvis, F, D, I, U, A, E, D, T, and L. I kind of get that he may have got something that was like no reason for him to lie about, kind of thing. He definitely effed up. I get the F you. You probably told him F you. If he did lie to you. What else? I feel like he's saying, I do want to work things out. I do want to, reconcile. But there's something that he needs to own up to that he's not owning up to. So it could have been something he wasn't truthful before. What else? He might try to reconcile with you and try to take you out on a date soon. Um, or just like meet up so you can talk about some things that may have happened. That's what I'm getting. Um, we also, yeah, he might have, with late, I feel like he might feel that he's a little late in the game to like do this, but he's gonna definitely consider it and probably do it just because it's something that he wants to move towards. And then we have fate. So like there's some type of reconciliation that's destined to happen, that will happen between you two. Um, you could end up together, but I definitely feel like there'll be healing the next time that you two come together and like talk about it. That's what I'm getting. Anything else, Spirit? I think he's making some life changing decisions right now too. Life. He's reevaluating his life and things that he may have done in the past as well. All right. So those were the words that Spirit wanted me to call out. Now let's do your charms. If I can find the bag of charms. Where did I put them? I have so many things. Oh, here they are. Okay. All right. Once I finish size reading, I'm probably gonna just switch over to my iPad. That way, it just doesn't cut out. All right. Unless it's already doing it now. I think it already started. Yeah, I'm not sure if you all heard me, but I said once I finish her charms, I'm just gonna go to my iPad for a short period, so I can get to the other reading. All right, Siah charm. Okay. Actually, you know what? Putting them back in. I'm not feeling them. They said I wasn't ready. Oh, you sent the PayPal Starburst of Love? I'll look at my email. So this is a piece of like cleansing like herb. So I feel like the fact that this came out, I just put it in there so I can cleanse the the charms when they're sitting in the bag, but it's saying to definitely continue to cleanse your space, your energy, because you got haters. You got haters side. You're just too fabulous. Um, and then, so yeah, cleanse your area, cleanse your space. And you don't have to have like sage or Palo Santo for it. You can just like pray over it and, just tell your spirit guys to, cleanse the area. We have D. I feel like D in this case means determined. We have freedom. I feel like this freedom represents your brother. I'm going to put it closer so you can see it. But I feel like this freedom represents your brother. That freedom might really be coming very soon for him. And just continue to send him love. We have an angel, so letting you know that you're protected, you're guided. We have just a little boy or a little girl. It's a little boy. So I know in the past you've asked about like pregnancy, so you could be having a little boy. When the time comes when you become pregnant. And then you have a star, so that baby boy will be a star seed. They'll be an indigo child. And then I think this is I'm not sure. Looks like a dragonfly. Um, if you see, I don't know why, but they say I don't know if you have dragonflies where you are, but if you see 10 dragonflies, that means that what you want the most is coming your way. That's what they just told me to say to you. I don't know if you're going to see 10 dragonflies in 1 day or 2 days, but they want you to count dragonflies. So if you're afraid of them, I'm sorry, but that's what they want to say at this moment. And they don't have to be like real ones. They could be like, stickers. Like imagine these were like they're dragonflies. So you still count them as a part of, that message. I don't know why they said 10, but they want you to figure out 10 of them. So this is gonna be really interesting. So email me when you figure out or count 10 dragonflies. All right. So I'm going to switch over to my iPad. Well, great. That's actually dead as well. It's dying. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay, if you sent me a PayPal, so Jacqueline, I know you sent me one, or you sent me the super chat, and then Sunburst of Love, you sent me one. Who else sent any super chats or PayPals? Because what I would do is I'm just gonna record your reading, and then I can send it to you. So if you leave your email, or if you email me, if you don't want people to know your email me at harmony.soul